Quantum Souls.
Hello everyone, Mike Arendt here, founder of Infinite Success Academy and the author of the book, You're the One. I just stopped here in my car because I had a thought come to me about a victim mindset. And every now and again, I still feel like the victim. And with what's going on today, south of the border from Canada in the United States, many of us are starting to feel like victims of one person or an administration that is just going for broke and breaking all the rules. So anyway, I thought I'd talk about ditching a victim mindset. Now, number one is to get rid of that mindset. And how do you do that? How you do that is by having an outstanding and incredible and something that's actually too big of a why. So why do you do what you do? Whether that you're a real estate agent, or whether you're a homemaker, whether you're an engineer, whether you work in a factory, why do you do what you do? Years ago, I was a maintenance mechanic in a factory, and I always kept a picture of my two sons in my toolbox, because when things didn't go too well on certain night shifts or day shifts, I would look at the picture and go, that's why I do what I do. But as they got older, I had to get a different why. Why do I do what I do? Because, and even now, why do I have a YouTube channel? Why do I take time out to talk to you and film a video for you out of the blue? It's because I want to serve others. And that's one of the huge reasons that we're here, even on this earth, to serve others and to help other people understand maybe just a little bit better how they're thinking and how they can get out of that. Now, what I have found over the years is my why has given me my what. Because many times we're going, well, I don't know, what would I do if I lost my job? What would I do if I retired? What would I do if my relationships fell apart? And many times your why will give you your what. So focus on the why you want something, why you do something. And I'm talking about a big, it's like a horizon. You're in a speedboat, you jump on the beach and there's a speedboat there, you jump in and you put her full throttle and you're racing towards the horizon. But of course, you'll never get there because the horizon is moving as you move along, and so will your why. Your why should be so darn big that you're excited to get up in the morning. Just make it huge. And it doesn't matter if you never actually get there, because things will change as you move along. The universe will put different paths and different people into your life that will allow you to make changes and maybe turn left or turn right. Still keeping that incredible why in front of you. Concentrating on the best of outcomes instead of the worst of outcomes. Because when we're in that victim mentality, we just, bad things have happened to us, one after another, after another, after another, and we can't seem to find our way out. But we start to, well, I'll try this, but I already know what's going to happen. It's not going to work out. And that's a natural tendency. But you have to break free from that. So start thinking about the positive. What would be the best thing that could happen for me? And focus on that. And forget the fear part about what would be the worst outcome. Number 2 is developing your faith and love muscle. Now, if you put fear and faith or love They're on the exact same line. They're just kind of at opposite ends. Fear is still love. Love is still fear. They're both the same thing. They're on the same plane. One's looking at the other, but they are the same. Just how the attitude is about fear and love. So if you develop your love muscle, your faith muscle, and I'm not talking about any religious faith or anything like that, because faith and love are verbs. They require action. For you to love someone, or someone to love you, or for you to love yourself, that's number one. You have to love yourself. You can't love other people, at least in the way that you should be able to. You could say, oh, I love them. Yeah, I love that. I love them. But do you really? You cannot feel what love really is for them unless you love yourself. So you need to take the time out to cancel fear. Everybody's afraid of something, to try to move forward. But cancel the fear and start with the love. And have faith that the love will bring you what you want. Now, number 3 on ditching your victim mindset is ditching your excuses. We come up with a myriad of excuses for almost everything. Excuses and justifications. Well, I can't do that today because I'm really busy. I'm searching on YouTube for things. I'm looking for different people to talk to, or my favorite show's on TV at 2:00 this afternoon. I have to watch that, and then after that, I might need a nap, and then I got to start making supper. So, I can't do it today. Or the silly things like, I have 2 kids. I'm a single mom or some single dad. I could never do that. I could never develop a new system or a new business. I could never do that. I'm too short. I'm too tall. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I'm whatever. We try to have excuses for almost everything, and we're good at it because we've done it our whole lives, right? Something bad has happened, or you did something wrong when you were a young boy or girl, and your parents said, what went on here? How did you do this? And you make up some kind of excuse so we don't get in trouble. And we do the same thing so we don't get in trouble with ourselves. But the problem is, every excuse, every justification is harming us. It's holding us back from who we could actually be. You are a creator, a divine being that came here to this earth to create things. And everything you do today creates your tomorrow. What you did yesterday created your today. So you can't say you're not a creator, because you are. And I've heard people say, I haven't got a creative bone in my body. Every one of them is creative, because you are a creator. And don't think otherwise. Ditch the excuses and the justifications. Okay, the final point for ditching the victim mindset, and that is failure. Failure, my friends, is guaranteed in life. You will fail. I guarantee you. At some point in time, you will fail. Not everything is going to work out for you. That's just the way it is. And it's set up that way so that we learn from our failures. We learn from them so we don't repeat them again and again and again. Although many of us have. Oh, it happened to me again. Why didn't I can't believe this. It's happened to me. So, and I'm sure it's happened to you. But failures and rejection, or could lead to rejection, are not nice things to experience. However, if you fail well, which means you acknowledge that you failed. You acknowledge perhaps you didn't set things up correctly at the beginning to actually become a success at what you tried. You know, sometimes we just plow ahead into something and we didn't take the time to do some more educating and some more reading or deciding on how we could actually make this work. We just plunged right into it and it just didn't work out. I'm like that sometimes. I'm a little bit more impulsive. I just take the bull by the horns and do it, and then sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes I go, you know what, I didn't want to do it anyway, to be honest, but I thought I'd give it a try. You know, but you need to fail. And don't be afraid of failing. You're going to probably fail many more times than you succeed. And if you succeeded at everything, you'd never learn a whole lot. You'd learn a few steps that got you somewhere, but you would learn a lot more when you fail. And you shouldn't be afraid of it, because if you're here and you want to move to there and you fail, that's okay, because you've never been there before. You're here. And it takes a lot to get up to there. You haven't been there. So you didn't prepare for it, perhaps. You didn't know what would happen when you got halfway there and a few things happened and you just slipped off the ledge. So don't be afraid to start, because baby steps count. Now, let's say you had a young child, about a year old, and they're walking around the coffee table, right? They hang on to the coffee table, and this helps them learn to walk. So they're starting to walk. And then, oh my God, they took their first steps. Oh, holy smokes, look at that. They're going, they took a few steps and then fell onto the carpet. You know, and then they start to cry just a little bit, and you pick them up and go, oh, my poor baby, my poor baby. No, you're not going to walk. I'm not going to let you walk because you're failing. You failed at walking. That's what it's like. That's an extreme example almost, but that's what we're doing. But it's with ourselves. We failed. We fell on the carpet. You know what? Maybe there was something there that you needed to pick up, as in how you can get better, be better. So you look at things from ground level, which is not nice, right? When we walk into an apartment building on the first floor, we just see the street. If we're on the 26th floor, we have a beautiful view. But we got to get to the 26th floor. And that takes action, preparation, time, and effort. So, ditch the victim mindset. Just get going. Baby steps count. Small little baby steps. Move in the right direction. Because once you're moving, then you'll meet people. You'll make contacts. You'll be able to move to the left or to the right, and you might be paths that you never thought existed, but yet they do and did, and now you're on them. So ditch the victim mindset. It's not doing you any good. And sometimes if you slip, just remember, get out of it as fast as you can. Not everybody is against you. Everybody is actually for you, and they would stand up and cheer for you once you succeed. So take care, and I love you all, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye for now. Hello everybody, just me again. If you want to find out who you really are, just look up here. And if you want to find out how to create success in your life and business, look right up here. Take care. Bye for now.